Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? Welcome to our broadcast today. I hope your day was okay. I hope your week has been fine. I hope January has been good to you. By now you should be doing your retreat, and you must have done your New Year resolutions. You must have looked at your past year and reviewed some things, and you must have marshaled out what do you think your aspirations, your aims and objectives, or whatever for the year is. But if you have not done that, no pressure. It's still the 13th. You have some more days to go ahead and do that. You have about 18 more days to go and um, come up with your plans for the year. And with that, I want to say welcome to our broadcast today. From wherever you are, we want to appreciate you, we want to thank you, and want to ask you to make sure that you are subscribed if you have not subscribed to our channel. And when you're subscribing, don't forget to click the notification bell, and don't also forget to leave us a comment. And you need to share our videos. If you don't share our videos, well, what are we gonna do? Nobody wants to share videos anymore because we talk about issues that the government doesn't want you to talk about, and the government spends a hell of money to try to push down what you're saying. You must understand that social media is business. It's purely business. It is a privately owned business. I'm talking about Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. All of them are privately owned, and they are established primarily to make money. Okay, they offer a social platform for people to interact, but it is purely money. So please, these guys, they kind of respond to the highest bidder. So when people pay them money to suppress you, hey, they're gonna suppress you. It's purely business. So we can't afford the amount of money that the federal government of Nigeria pays to these people. So that's why we ask you for help, and we say, please go ahead and share our videos. Yes, I see you, Esther Luide. Thank you so much. I see you, Omoyan Durojaye, Son of God. Good evening to you, and to everybody who will be joining in later. When you listen to this video, I want to say thank you for all your support. Today, we're going to be looking at so many things, starting from Bobi Wine in Uganda. Right now, let me see, it's 10, 12, 1, 2, 3. It's about 5 p.m. Well, 26 minutes past 5 p.m. at the time of this broadcast, and I'm sure they're still casting their votes right now in Uganda, or they sorry, tomorrow, I forgot, tomorrow they're going to be casting their votes in Uganda, and we are with them. We want them to know that we support them. We want them to know that we in Nigeria are watching carefully the development in Uganda. We are watching it carefully. I don't know if any of you watched the interview with Museveni yesterday, with Museveni and Amampo on CNN. I watched that interview with just two of my eyes were closed, but I just managed to open one. You should go and watch that. I wish it was something I could share with you, but I can't because of our YouTube YouTube rules. They're gonna give us a strike if we share that, because it's it's from CNN. But you should go and watch that you should go and watch that interview, and you will understand that Africa, it just be like, say, they give us, I don't know what they do us. I don't know what they did to our leaders. This is an 80-year-old man, or 80-plus-year-old man, contesting with someone who who is 35 years or so. I think, yeah, Bobi Brown is about, no, but he's been there for 35 years. That's what I'm saying. He's been there for 35 years ruling. And Bobi Brown must have been in primary school. Or Bobi Wine is 40, well, 41 or thereabout or so. So you can imagine how old he was when Museveni started ruling the country, and this is the same person who feels that he should be the one ruling the country. That is quite amazing, and that is very, very pathetic for that country. Let me do something quickly here. Um, because I do this sometimes and it works, sometimes it doesn't work. I'm gonna place a call, and we don't know what will come out of the call. If it gets picked, I will speak. If not, well, it's okay. That's me. I take risks in life, and sometimes it pays, sometimes it doesn't pay. But who cares? You're already taking that risk. So that's the risk I'm taking in placing this call. Let's see what will come out of the call. Like I said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But it's a surprise to you guys, so that's why I don't want to tell you the call I'm making. I'll only answer if the call goes through. But let's see. Today also we're going to be talking about DNA testing. You know, DNA testing has been a big issue in Nigeria, but today I finally want to talk about it. We were so busy with a lot of issues in the past week, in the past days. You guys know what we've been facing, but now that we're out of that, now we can talk about certain things. Someone says Museveni is 76 years and has been there for 36 years. That's good. That's very good. Okay. And Bobi Brown is Bobi Wine. Why do I keep saying Bobi Brown? I keep saying Bobi Brown. Bobi Wine is 38 years. Museveni has been there for 36 years. So Bobi Brown was Bobi Wine, Bobi Brown, Bobi Wine. Bobi Wine was 2 years when Museveni became president. Can you imagine that? The guy should be ashamed of it. If I was the one, I would just resign. Like I would just resign. Just when I see that this person is calling me, I will just resign. That's what I would do. But you know what? We are in Africa. What we are watching is happening in Africa, and not only in Africa. We have crazy people all over the place. Look at what our friend Donald Trump is doing in America. So you begin to wonder, what is it that makes people do what they do? And I want to start a fight here with Trump supporters. I'm going to focus on Bobi Brown. Bobi Brown. If I say Bobi Brown again, you guys will crucify me. I'll just, I don't know, cut off my head. It's Bobi Wine. Yeah, you know, we grew up with Bobi Brown, so that's why it keeps coming into my head. So Bobi Wine is the one we're focusing on, and we want him to know that we support him. We support him on worship media. We follow him. We publish any updates on him. Okay, and a lot of people that are in our movement also support Bobi Wine and support whatever they are doing. Okay, so that's where we are with things. I had a special surprise for you guys, but unfortunately, but I'll keep trying. Once we get through, I will let you guys know what the pleasant surprise is. But for now, let's move forward. Okay, nothing. Okay, so please do me a favor. to show support and solidarity with the people of Uganda and the progressive people in Uganda, I want you to make sure you compose a tweet and you tweet to the whole world your support for Bobi Wine. We may not be able to vote like most of the people outside their country, but what goes on in that country, especially with Bobi Wine contesting, is of very much interest to us in Take It Back movement, in African Action Congress, in Revolution Now movement. So we are watching keenly, and we want to make sure that the right thing is done in that country. Of course, we know that Museveni and his group will try to mess up the election. They will definitely rig. They will do all kinds of things, but we'll see how it turns out. Okay, he should be gone 6th term. This is his 6th term. And why I want this guy not to succeed is that what he's doing is a reproach. It's a reproach to us. When we talk about young people being in power, when we talk about young people taking over power, you see, people could refer you to Museveni and say, look at Museveni. That he took over when he was very, very young. And look at what happened. Look at where he's at today. You understand? When they show you Museveni and they say, look at Museveni. He was he's 76 now. He's been there for 36 years. That means he was just 40 years when he took over. So they will say, look now, that one is a young man. I mean, he was a young man. So why do you people keep thinking that young people can do any better? That's why he has to stop leading the country, so that when we say, oh, give young people a chance to lead, give young people a chance to determine the affairs of a nation, they will not point their hand, they will not point to people like Museveni. So that is what Museveni is causing for young people everywhere, considering leadership, to be in leadership roles. So I'm going to show you a picture of Museveni when he became president. And the thing is, he too was an activist. He was a revolutionary. So do you see how that messes up what we are doing? Because people will always point to that and say, oh, so you think that if a young person comes into power, they will do any better? And when we say yes, they will just ask you, look at Museveni. What became of Museveni? And you won't know what to say. You see, that is very, very incriminating to us. And it is not good. It's not good at all. So I'm going to show you Museveni, the young Museveni, compared to the old one now. And you can see how he was appealing to people way back when he became president 36 years ago. See how he was looking? See? That's Museveni for you. You see? Looking very young. That's him on the left when he became president. That's him on the right now. And you can see that it just defeats what we are trying to do, and that is not in our favor. It is not good that this kind of thing should happen. It is good that he actually loses that election. Trust me, it is good that he loses the election, because not even because of his age, but because of the way he has governed the country. He has not governed the country well, and that is why it is important that he loses the election. This is how the kind of posters that they are showing everywhere. This is the kind of posters they're showing everywhere now in Uganda. Just a cut and paste thing, just a picture of where their posters are pasted on the wall. So the person we are supporting on the left is Bobi Wine, and you can see Museveni on the right. So please, 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 somebody will say, Chidi, waiting concern you in Uganda. Anything that happens to Africans, it concerns me. Everything that happens to black people, it concerns me. And definitely, if you care about Africa, I don't care where you come from, but if you care about Africa, if you care about black people, then what is happening in Uganda must concern you. The government there has killed lots and lots of people. At once, there was a time they killed like 45 people, and at a go, I mean, that was crazy. And then they've killed Bobi Wine's aide. They've stabbed him at one time. They've always stopped him from going to rallies. All kinds of inhumane treatment that he has received, but he never gave up. And this is a presidential candidate. They will always put like half of their and I'm not exaggerating it. When you see the amount of security that follows him, it's strange because they are not there to protect him. They are there to stop him, but he never stopped, and that is the thing that makes you admire his tenacity, and that's why you see us rooting for him. Let me pause here. I'm gonna talk about other things. Let's move a little bit to talk about Nigeria, but let me open by showing you this article. I'm not sure a lot of you have seen this, but it is not, I'm just going to tell you the truth. It is a known fact that people in the diaspora, you may like this, you may not like this, you may agree, you may not agree, but I'm telling you for real that it is a known fact that our brothers and sisters in the diaspora contribute heavily to the economy of Nigeria. In fact, it has been claimed that if not for the amount of money that comes in from the outside, people in Nigeria would have felt the brunt of the situation in Nigeria more than they are feeling it right now. That is a fact when you consider the amount of money that is sent from Nigeria. But look at this. It says how diaspora taxation can shore up Nigeria's revenue base. We're discussing Uganda and the kind of government that they have there and how they look at things. But look at Nigeria. The same people that have been sending money back home, the same people that have been donating heavily to development projects back home, the same people are the people you want to tax now. You want to tax the people who are abroad sending money back home. I've said it 1,001 times. Who advises these people? Who advises them? Who tells them what to do and what not to do? Are they advised by human beings, or they just wake up and they just do whatever they like? I can't understand. It beats my imagination. I'm telling you. How can you possibly want to tax the people that send money back home? The people that have been sustaining your economy for how many years now? You want to tax them. That means you're telling them to stop sending money back home. You know what that will do to you? Government, do you know at all? Hello, Mr. President.
Yes, please.
Mr. President, I want you to know that we are solidly behind you from all over the world. The people in Nigeria, the people in Canada, and all over the place. I know you have a very short time. You're busy. The election is tomorrow. We wish we could vote in Uganda, but I want you to stay strong and know that we're solidly behind you, okay?
Thank you, my brother. Who am I talking to?
Dr. Chidi from Worship Media in Canada.
Oh, Dr. Chidi. Thank you
Yes.
very much. I really want to encourage me. Thank
Yeah.
you, my brother, for standing with Uganda. It is challenging, but we look at countries that have made it in Africa, and we are reminded that we too can make it. So thank you very much, Dr. Chidi.
Yes, we are looking up to you. We've been inspired by Omoyele Shore, who has asked us to support you. So we are all rooting for you. People in Revolution Now movement. We are with your people here in Canada and from all over the place. We are tweeting and we are watching closely. We know they're gonna try to rig the election. We know they're gonna try to do a lot of shady things, but want you to know that we are watching closely, and we wish you success tomorrow. Okay?
Thank you, sir. Thank you. It's such a pleasure to get such a call. You know, I rarely pick calls at this particular time. I'm so glad that I picked this call. You have inspired me. I'm right here beside my wife.
Yes, yes. You know, we were so scared. We saw a video that was circulating, and they said it was your wife that was being rough handled. I didn't think that was your wife, and I kept telling people I don't think so. I think your wife is safe, and so I'm happy to hear you say your wife is right beside you.
Please say hello to her in just a second.
Okay, okay. Please take care of yourselves, okay?
Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Okay, bless you too. Bye bye. Okay, so that was a surprise that I had for you guys. That was Bobi Wine, the presidential candidate in the Uganda elections. We support him several ways. It's not everything that we do that we announce publicly, but just to let you know that we are really really concerned about what goes on in Africa, and you should be concerned too. We know that when we get it in Nigeria, the rest of Africa will get it. So just to let you know that we someone is calling. I haven't opened the call lines, but let me
Hello.
take this call. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Are you calling into the program?
Sir?
Sir, are you
Hello.
calling into the program? I'm live.
I didn't understand, sir.
Eh?
I said I didn't understand, sir.
You didn't understand. I'm broadcasting on my channel. You're calling me when I'm broadcasting. Do you want to talk into the program, or you want to call me later?
No, I just want to greet you, sir.
Okay, okay. Make we greet later, okay? Thank you.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Anyways, back to that pleasant surprise. That was my surprise for you. I didn't want to tell you guys I was gonna place a call to Bobi Wine and to inspire him. I mean, you see, this is just a young guy. I need you to understand. This is just a young person who is progressive, who would imagine when people like this take over the affairs of nations. Imagine what Africa will be. You see, do you see how reachable he is? Did you hear him talking? Was he sounding like a big man? No, no, no. It's just a normal human being. And that's how easy these things are. Okay? And for some of you who try to, I tell on I say, we dey connected. You no understand. Small time now, I go call Trump for you. Me and Trump go just talk back. Anyways, so that was Bobi Wine. I'm really, 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 really inspired by what people like him do, and they keep us doing what we're doing, and we'll keep supporting them. We'll keep supporting them whichever way how that we can do it. People like Museveni. I don't even want to call him, even if I have his number, but I don't have his number. I'm not interested in his number. I don't care. Anyway, DNA testing. DNA testing. Oh, before I made that call, I was talking about the foolishness of Nigerian government in considering to tax people who are in the diaspora. Me, I'm not even going to go there because they don't even know what they are doing. You want to tax people that are in the diaspora, the same people that are sending money back home to try to cushion the effect of your inefficiency. The same people you want to tax them now. Come and tax me. It should be now when you see the money you go tax them. you think I'm going to send my money through wire transfer? For where my money don't reach. Before you go even talk, my money don't reach my grandmother in the village. You don't buy garri, chop the garri finish, chop the fish, the yam, everything with the money. Put the thing self, you go still dey look for the money. You go look. No be say they no go look, oh. No be say they no go look. They go look, but they no go find. Now the bad, stupid people, mad people everywhere. You want to tax me? Come and tax me now. You're taxing me. Did I make the profit in Nigeria? You want to tax me? I work here. Can you double tax an income? I work here. I make money here. I pay tax. How foolish can you be? After I pay tax, haven't you heard of double taxation? After I pay tax, you don't know say we dey pay tax here. When I buy, if I buy this pencil, if they write this pencil $2, when you go to pay, not be $2 you go pay. You go pay me. I pay $2 plus 13%. I don't already pay tax on this one. On top of that, when somebody pay me as a professional, I go still charge that person tax on top. Then when government, towards the end of the year, my accountant go prepare my financials, then they go pay government tax. All my workers, when I pay, they go deduct tax from them. That's how the system works. Then when I take that money, come send to somebody in Nigeria, you want to charge tax on top of that money again because I want to send it through your bank. Okay, so I won't use your bank again now. every time I don't even know. Every time you people come up with the dumbest ideas. Dumbest ideas. The people that are even trying, what you should be doing is reasonable people. They give incentives. They give you do interest free domiciliary account. You do such things to try to entice the people outside. Did you notice when Honorable Jim Karigianis was on the show and the people interviewing him were like, are you not just interested in investment? Why is it that you are not interested in the life of the people but investment? They thought they were going to put the man down or make the man change his stand. The man strongly said again that if you people don't fix your country, how can he bring investors? Because the only interest, why should the person be bothered about you? You they kill yourself. You don't want shower, you don't want bath. Then you can't blame another person waiting in house. Say, why are you not concerned that me, I don't want bath? You get water, you get soap, you get cloth, you get pancake to put for your face after you bath. You get gelin, uncle cream to rub on your body. If you don't know the meaning of gelin and uncle cream, go and ask people. Okay, I'm telling you. So where did I get that from? Gelin and uncle cream. Some of you, when we rub cream that time, cream they come from one round container, flat container. Then you go open her. When you open her, you go get aluminium foil, go pull them back, then you go rubber, you go close them back again. That's the kind of cream that we used to rub in those days. So if you have your cream, have powder, have pancake to rub, you know one rubber, how you gonna blame another person waiting for your house? Say you don't even care that I don't rub this. Make you no rubber now, that's your business. So foreigners are interested in doing business with you. They're interested. It is the volume of trade that makes you rich or poor. When they do business with you, you sell something to them, they sell to you, you make money, then you go and take care of your people. That's what happens. When somebody employs you, your business with that person is that they pay you your money for the work you do for them. When they pay you, now you go carry the money, go take care. Why are you telling your boss that I didn't buy food for my family with the money you gave me, and you're not even concerned that I didn't buy food for my family? What is can you imagine that stupidity? Anyway, make we leave these people. When we talk about DNA testing, that thing has been tearing families apart. It has been creating a lot of wahala. I'm going to talk about it. You guys know this case that has been all over the place. The case of the bank manager who was caught with the story has kept on changing. They said the man first of all, they said the man committed suicide because of the man. Then they said no, it wasn't suicide he died sometime before his wedding. All those kind of things keep happening, and it's been in the news. And what is very, very shocking is that this man, Adam Nuhu, who was being generous with his endowment and was busy procreating in another man's business. We finally hear that the wife has left him. The wife has packed out of their matrimonial home. And that is how bad this thing has become. The man keeps claiming that nothing happened though. The woman keeps saying, oh, nothing happened though. But it's gotten to a point where the thing done. I've been watching that story closely. Like I said, we were focusing on other things that were going on. But there's been so much happening around, and we wanted to see the impact it was making on our people, and we realized that yes, it is making a lot of impact. It is contributing to the situation that is already exacerbated. The situation weighed on the barrel for our country. Anyway, the woman is considering divorce from Adam Nuhu. And that is what is happening. The First City Monument Bank MD, who is enmeshed in paternity scandal, has proceeded on a leave pending the outcome of the ongoing investigation conducted by the bank's board of directors on the allegations against him. And a Twitter user has said that the affair, which eventually triggered the death of the deceased, produced 2 kids. Now here I am. Okay. Now the 45-year-old died after he discovered that the 2 children from his marriage was fathered by his wife's former boss, Moyo Thomas. Okay, that is where this thing did. But I want you to call in. You've been wanting to discuss this issue. Do you support that people should go ahead and do this paternity test? But before we even begin to have calls coming, did you guys hear about Fani Kayode? Fani Kayode had a mistress of his. He fathered a son, a child from a mistress of his, and you begin to wonder why he was protesting vehemently when the wife was accusing him of infidelity. Because check now, if they had the baby now, which means 9 months ago he was already doing the thing that the wife was accusing him of. So there you go, infidelity in that case. What about the case of the Human Rights Commissioner, Human Rights Commission staff, the man who is from Imo State, not a commissioner in Imo State, because people have been saying he's commissioner. He's not a commissioner in Imo State. He lives in Abuja. He's a federal commissioner. But this man had a threesome with some girls, and he had a video of this thing. It's circulating on the internet now, and he posted it. And let me tell you something, you will not believe it. This man's wife and kids are known to be in a very popular country abroad. Very, very popular country that I have access to. Okay? So that is what is going on. This man also being accused of infidelity. So what is this thing about infidelity all over the place? And should people just go ahead and get a DNA test, or should we, for fear of exposing all of these things, like everything is going normal, your kids are 30 something years, should you go and do a paternity test? I need to have people talk about this thing. I need to have you call in. The number is +1 647 989 2839. 292837. Okay. +1 647 989 2837. The number is right there on your screen. Please do call and let us talk about this. Okay. You may think it's not important, but it is important. We should begin to hold ourselves accountable, especially men and also women. Yes, men and women, because the woman who, it takes two to tango. So the woman who partook in the act, she's also accomplice to it. So what do you think? Let's talk about this. I really want to talk about this because people have accused me of not talking about it. People think, oh, why are we not talking about infidelity? Some people even suspect, hey Chidi, are you being infidelity? Are you being infidel? are you infidelized? Or why are you shying away from it? No. You can't accuse me of infidelity. That's not me. And I'm sure of my own children. But let's go ahead. Someone says, Nigerian youth, please, we need to unite and solidarity. If not, our oppressors will never allow us to breathe. Yes, Dozier Ikebaram, I agree with you. You can also call and talk about Bobi Wine. You can call and talk about Omoyele Shore. This is our time when we gather like this. We want to talk about issues that are going on in our country, outside our country, but that are related to us, because we all are connected in one way or the other. There are issues that are happening in other countries, but by extension, these things come and they affect us. So you can call in and talk about anything. Somebody says Nigeria should be divided. Go ahead, call me and let's talk about it. Whatever you want to talk about, just go ahead and call. Let us talk about it. I see all of you, our regulars. Samuel Unang, I see you. Thank you so much for being here to support. Ehi T.Y. White, I see you. Odua Osenwe Kai, I see you guys. Calcite, I see you. If you want to call and talk about Bobi Wine, yeah. You can call and let's talk about him. Let's talk about Omoyele Shore. You can even talk about Museveni if you want. But let us talk about these things. If you think um, women are the problem when it comes to infidelity and paternity and DNA testing. Let us know. Critics News says, can I use WhatsApp? You can use WhatsApp. It's just that if there are other calls coming in, they may cut you off. So you can use WhatsApp. Ololade Uduwole. Yes, Bobby Brown just keeps jumping into my mouth, but it's okay. It's Bobi Wine. Thank you, Femi Tech Global Enterprises and Pro LLC. Thank you so much, Femi. Is this the number on WhatsApp? Yes, Critics News. I thought you'd been with us, but go ahead and call. Thank you, Olalade Oluwole. Thank you so much. So, guys, let's talk about these issues. You know, sometimes when I just talk, it looks like I'm talking to myself. Sometimes I need to hear people's opinion. And don't forget that we are also clamoring for Solomon Akuma to be freed. Omoyele Shore met with him, and he was shocked at his state and the fact that he was still incarcerated. Okay, in fact, I think it may be nice to let you guys see what happened when he actually met with this person. So I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna show you this so you understand who we're talking about. I'm gonna show you this so you understand who we're talking about. There's just so many. You guys know there's so many things to talk about whenever we come, but we just try to kind of stay on one. We'll try to stay on one, and then. But let me show you this. Let me show you this. So this is Solomon with Omoyele Shore. So that is Solomon Akuma. He's being held, and Omoyele Shore would like to get this out there for people to know that this man is still being held. He's been held for 300 days. What was his crime? That he wrote something about Buhari. Can you imagine? You will hold him for 300 days. Is that fair? So please, as you spread things on the internet, we want to ask that you remember to talk about this guy. Maybe that picture that I showed you may not be a very good representation of him. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you another picture that will show him more clearly. Let me show you a picture of him more clearly. Okay, so here is a picture of Solomon, so that just so you know the kind of, because when you hear Solomon Akoma, you might think he's one very old man. No, this is the person we're talking about. These are the kind of people that the government of the day likes to fight. A doctor, let me say, look, I mean, pharmacist. These are the kind of people that the government of Buhari has a problem with. See the people that are his problem, instead of going to face his real problem, these are the people that he jails. Imagine jailing this young pharmacist and you holding him for 300 days just because he wrote something. Shame on you people. Big shame on you people. But that's where we stand now. We'll continue to do this work, whether they like them, whether they not like them, whether they try to intimidate us, whether they try to blackmail us, they do all kinds of things. We must continue. Someone says, please check the phone number you displayed. An Indian woman picked up. Ha. Now you where you know put a beg go. This is the number everybody has been dialing. Check it. The same number. In fact, Critics News. If you post your number here, I will call you. But please, the number we posted is correct. Put +1 647 989 2837. You call the wrong number. If you call again, I'll be here waiting to answer you. Okay, so Critics News, you are the one calling the wrong number. You put +1 and you call the number and I will answer you. But of course, if you're calling from a place where the network is terrible, maybe there could be a network jam. The number you're calling could jam with another number. It happens, but it's definitely not from this side. So it depends on where you're calling from. But check well. It's not from us. It's definitely from you. So I'm gonna wait for you to make your call, and then if there's no other person calling, we'll probably bring everything to a close. Alright, Favor Philip, I see you. Good evening. You are in Belgium. Emmanuel Obioha says, please, for now, many minutes had this broadcast been live streaming. I'm a bit confused about currently displayed time. I don't understand. So Dr. Chidi, please, for how many minutes had this broadcast been live streaming? We've been live streaming for a little less than an hour. So we started from around 10:25 and this is 11:10. So I hope it rhymes with what you are seeing. Well, on this side, I'm talking about this side. So wherever you are, it's the hour. It's 12 minutes past your hour, wherever you are watching from. But I'm waiting for Critics News to call in with the number. Whether you call direct, whether you call through Skype, whether you call through WhatsApp, it is the same number. Because I really want to hear from you. Chinye, I see you. Thank you so much. KK, I see you. Teresa Chikanele, Ejofo, Derek, Uchenna Moloku. Thank you so much, guys. I see all of you. Najumu Nka, hi to you. I see everybody. IK John, I see you. Ella Onyetube, I see you, Ella. Yeah, I see everybody. Okay. This is probably our call coming in. Okay, that was a test call. There was a call coming on the main line, so I think that was a test call, and now we have another call coming in. Okay, so I believe this is Critics News.
Hello.
Yes. Hello, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How are you and where are you calling from? What's the name?
This is Critics News. I'm calling you from Italy.
Okay, I guess that's much. So it was you that was missing the number, not us.
Yes, I got it right now.
So how can you say an Indian woman is answering you from Canada? Not the crazy now. Wow. Okay.
Maybe the Indian woman just migrated to Canada, sir.
I don't know, but it was you, Sha. Anyway, what do you want to tell us?
Yes, I want to really talk about many things. And also, I have an advice for Omoyele Sowore.
You have an advice for Moyele Sowore?
Exactly.
Okay, advice.
Yes, my advice to him is that this Nigeria he has been fighting for. I've looked inwards and I see that Nigeria, it can never be repaired. Nigeria is irreparable.
Okay.
There is no way you can repair Nigeria.
Okay.
You can see what is going on. If you look at it right now, you see that everybody who is on the social media blasting that failed government of Nigeria, everybody is outside. Nobody is actually in Nigeria. Because the man you talked about who is in prison with who met Sowore there, who has been there for 300 days. You can see just because he wrote something. Then what about us who has been blasting for many years? That means our own prison go long now. That means that we will not return back to the country. Is that a country?
Okay, wait, my brother. You see, Critics News. I like your name. You say critics. So I like people, but I like objective criticism. Okay, that's me. I like you are in a position where you talk to the public, so it is important that our messages are delivered very well. Now, when you say, what are you fighting for? What do you believe in when it comes to Nigeria?
Okay, what I believe in is that the country should be divided.
Okay.
Because
okay.
The
just
federal
one
government,
question. Don't worry. Just go with me, one at a time. You believe that that the country should be divided, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Which country? Nigeria, right?
Yes, Nigeria.
So you are fighting. So the reason why you want the country to be divided is so that the people in Nigeria will be what?
So they can be free.
Good.
So
no.
everybody can
Wait
manage
now.
themselves.
Wait, one at a time. You want Nigeria to be divided so that the people in Nigeria will be free, right? Right.
Yes.
So that Nigeria will be liberated, right?
Exactly. Yes.
So you are fighting for Nigeria to be liberated. Good.
Yes.
Sowore is fighting for Nigeria to be liberated, right?
Yes.
So what is your why would you you just answered now. Two of you are fighting for the same thing. So why do you turn around and say you don't like that he's fighting for Nigeria to be liberated?
Okay, now let me explain and make you understand my own plight. What I mean is that Sowore is fighting for a good cause, but what he's fighting now is too late for him to be fighting for. This is the fight that our past great grandfathers should have fought. That is what they are supposed to have
what
done.
Is he
but
fighting
for Sowore to be fighting it now, I think it's late.
Okay,
because let me explain.
Okay, explain.
We cannot coexist. Let me give you examples. An average Fulani man prefers to lie down on a mat in a dusty place than to lie down on a mattress. So, but we, as the Southerners, the Yoruba people, We prefer to enjoy life, but these people prefer to be carrying cows up and down.
Critic.
You know,
No.
the life,
Hold on,
we are being suppressed
my
in
brother.
Nigeria because we have the capacity to produce everything that we want.
Okay,
but
so
why are we not doing these things?
Wait now.
That we are getting insult from Obodo Ibo up and down.
If you are talking like this, it looks like you are afraid of having a very, very intellectual discussion. Don't worry. Don't fight to make your point. You just, if you're confident, you make your point and you wait, and the other person makes their point. See, when you talk like this, my brother, I will ask. You see why I'm asking you very simple, straight questions, because it is with a view to us understanding ourselves. If you walk with me, you will see where I'm going to. Do you believe that every single Fulani man is bad?
Well, not all of them, but the people at the top are using the bad ones to corrupt, to subdue the good ones.
You see, it is not in many words, just simple answers. You see, we must be careful when we generalize everything. When you are fighting Fulani, you're not fighting every Fulani person. You're not fighting the Fulani race. You're fighting the people amongst them. Is every Igbo man good?
No.
Thank you very much. Are there not some Igbo people that you're fighting that are saboteurs?
There are.
Good.
There are.
Because you're fighting some Igbo people, would you ever come out and say that Igbo people are wicked, they are saboteurs, they are betrayers? Would you ever say that?
No, some of them actually, not all.
Now, if you believe in fairness, if you believe in equity, then you must let it go across board. That is one thing that must guide you in life. So when you look at what somebody is doing and you just throw them under the bus because of where you see, that is our duty as people who are in the public. That is our duty as people who have influence over. So it is to be able to give accurate information. When you just stand up and say that Shore is fighting for Nigeria to be the way our forefathers and your own is different, you are not correct. Do you understand what revolution?
Is the fight that our forefathers are supposed to have fought.
But you are wrong now. But you are wrong.
It's a little bit late.
Okay, let me tell you. Do you trust and believe that I am very close to what Showore is doing and I should know more about what he's doing more than you? Do you agree?
Of course I know.
So I am telling you from a point of somebody that knows. Now listen. When Showore calls for a revolution, what happens in a revolution?
Well, there is a change. There is a change when the revolution is able to stand.
Do you believe that IPOB has embarked on a revolution?
Yes.
Thank you very much. So if all of us are on a revolution course, don't you see that a revolution, why is Showore in prison? What does the government of Nigeria say that he is doing? Don't they say that he is calling for a total shutdown of the government? Don't they say that this Showore is trying to overthrow the government? Don't they say that this Showore just wants the government to scatter? Isn't that what they are saying?
Exactly what the government is saying. That is what they are afraid of.
Good. So if Showore is calling for that, doesn't that make you see that first and foremost, what he is calling is for a country that first of all allows everybody to be free? Because you agreed with me here now that what we are fighting for is to liberate. When you liberate Nigeria first, then we will sit down and decide what we want. You know, I support the Biafran struggle. We must continue fighting for that. Showore must continue doing what he's doing, because why haven't you gotten Biafra? Why haven't we gotten Biafra? Can you answer me why?
Yes, it's because the people whom we have as leaders in Biafra land are saboteurs. They love to serve and leak the boot of their leaders instead of to speak the truth.
Now, do you think that you are being a little bit economical with the answer? I've asked you in Nigeria, why haven't we gotten Biafra from the Janja weed that they have in Nigeria? You know why?
It's because
of the government of the day now. It's because they won't let us have Biafra. Will they? Do you think they will let us? They will not. They have been fighting. They will not let us. You know very well, you and I know very well that, but for the government of the day, if it was another government, they would have given you a referendum. Will this government give you a referendum? Will they restructure? No. So is it possible between you and me, my brother, that our problem is this government of the day? That if we are able to dislocate this government of the day, to make this government to sack them, if there was a just government, if there was a good government, that government will already call for referendum. That government will not be afraid of people deciding where they want to go. And so if the people of Biafra say they don't want to be part of Nigeria, all you have to let them do is have a referendum. When they have a referendum and majority wins, you do not have any right to tell them not to go. Isn't that what should be?
Yes, exactly.
So that is why you must not misunderstand people who are telling you that, look, I don't have any problem with you seeking to be your own government, but I want you to see that we have the same enemy. That as long as this person who wanted to kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu,
it's the government of the day, Buhari.
Exactly. They want him dead. They are not joking about it. So they don't want you to even say what you're saying. So do you see that we have the same common enemy? These people, they do not want any rule of law. They do not want fairness. They are even wicked to their own people. The level of poverty in the north is actually more than you have in the west. So these people, they are a problem to their own self. That is why we must focus on our enemy, not on ourselves. We must stop saying that, hey, Showore is fighting for one Nigeria. Showore is fighting for one. Look, you, during NSAS, let me take you through this. During NSAS, what was the fight for NSAS? What was the fight all about?
Well, it all started with police brutality, then good governance.
So inside where?
Inside Nigeria.
Did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu support NSAS and the Nigerian youths?
Yes, he did. Yes. Everybody.
So everybody
everybody.
So everybody supported good governance inside Nigeria.
Yes, exactly.
So why are you not accusing yourself for supporting one Nigeria? You see, what I'm trying to, and don't why I'm laughing is, you see, our enemies, they like it when we just throw punches at each other, accuse each other, criticize each other. They laugh. But we must stop that. When anybody is incarcerated for being an activist, for preaching justice and fair play for every Nigerian, we must not criticize them. We must support them. We must speak against their incarceration. That's what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu says all the time. In fact, when Omoyele Showore was arrested for calling for revolution now. You know, we broadcast all his broadcast. You know, we air it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say that it is only a foolish man that will be speaking against somebody who was jailed by the Nigerian government for speaking up. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu keeps on talking about this revolution. Did you hear his last broadcast? Did you listen to his last
Yes,
broadcast?
I listened.
Did you hear him say that the revolution is coming?
Exactly, sir.
So, with these few points of mine, my panel of judges, co-debaters, you critic, I hope I have convinced you that we are all on the same platform. We are only heading towards the same goal in different vehicles. So let's not attack each other. Let us focus on our goal. I hope you understand what I'm saying, okay?
Yes, sir, you have won.
Thank you very much.
I like Omo Yele Sowore.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Well, that narrative don't let that narrative confuse you. The people that bring it are just our enemies. All right. Thank you so much for calling.
God bless you, sir.
Bless
really
you. And post
you.
post your link so that we can go and subscribe to your channel.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, bye-bye. I think there's somebody else calling. All right. You need to turn us off. You need to turn us off on the TV or wherever you're. Okay, go ahead and speak. Go ahead and speak now.
Hello, Dr. Children.
Yes, sir. You need to turn me down. No. You need to turn me down on the other device. Oh my God. Okay, can you turn us down on the other? Turn down the volume of the other one.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Okay.
Thank you so much for what you have been doing.
Thank you. Can you tell us your name? Can you tell us your name and where you're calling from?
I'm Bobi Wine, coming from Italy.
Go ahead, Bobi Wine.
Dr. Chidi, please help and educate these people, because we are fighting for Biafra. Some people are fighting for Duduwa, but you cannot allow these people to be in Nigeria and be messing people up. Somebody need to fight them there. If we don't win in Biafra, we don't win in Duduwa, we win in Nigeria, then things will be okay for everybody. Then if you allow them to be ruling us in Nigeria, how they are ruling PDP and APC, then the problem will still remain there, whereby Biafra is not yet here, Oduduwa is not yet here. But we need to engage these people there so that we can be able to conquer them.
Yeah.
I want you to try to educate people, because a lot of Biafrans, a lot of people are speaking that Nigeria, Nigeria this one, but without you fighting them there, they will still rule after the 2023 election. They will still win and continue what they have been doing. But somebody need to fight them there. Then we win them there. Then everything will change for everybody.
That's
if
right.
Biafra comes first, good. If Oduduwa comes first, good. But we need to engage these people that side, as Sowore is doing. Nobody. So they're supposed to stop criticizing Sowore and saying Sowore did this one, Sowore did the other one. What Jonathan, they are saying Sowore fight against. What did Jonathan do for the Biafran people?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you.
Okay,
yeah.
God bless.
Bless you. Okay, we get only one enemy. That's not the only enemy that we know. The government of the day. They don't like you, they don't like me, so why fight me? They don't like Sowore, they don't like Kano, they don't like you, they don't like me. So that's how you know your common enemy. That person will hate you, hates me, is equal to my enemy. So don't waste your bullets on me, don't waste your bullets. And don't you see that it's funny? When Omoyele Sowore was arrested, a lot of people, they didn't want to talk about it. They didn't want to speak about it. I want to tell them something. You have to learn something in life. If there was ever a time in your life that you knew, your mind told you, your spirit told you that you are supposed to act, you're supposed to say something, and you did not say that thing that you were supposed to say. See, it will continue to haunt you, because with or without you, all those people that didn't speak up against the government for arresting Omoyele Sowore, all the people that did not contribute anything to efforts to release him, was he not released? Did he die? You wanted him to be tortured. Was he tortured? You have to realize now the shame is yours, because with you or without you, he was still released. With what you wrote and without what you wrote, he still came out. When it is, God can walk through one person just like he can walk through 1,000 people. So stop thinking that because of you, we should come and be putting thermometer on you, check whether you're angry, whether you're not angry, whether you support, whether you no support, whether you vex, whether you no vex. No, life just moves on. Life moves, and you can be dropped so quickly that the speed at which you become irrelevant, you will not believe it. So do yourself a favor and remain relevant. Fight injustice everywhere. If Biafra will come, it's not because you don't want it to come that will make it not to come. It's not so at all. If Omoyele Sowore will come out of prison, if something will happen, he becomes president, it is not you that will make it not to happen at all. So just play your own part and stop thinking too much about yourself. You're important too, but you're not very, very important. You're not so. I was talking with a sister the other day. Somebody was kind of upset that how did I get their number? I was like, are you kidding me? How did I get your number? I was like, what makes this person think they are so important? So you think somebody having your number makes you very important? Go and think again. No, life is not like that at all. It's not like that at all. See Donald Trump, president of America, his hairdresser, somebody that cuts his hair, somebody that used to be his driver so many years, probably has his number. Not because of anything, not because they are big, but they just have his number. So stop thinking too much about yourself. Stop thinking that because you know this person, know this, you have just become the whole world. Can you imagine if they make you? That means if they make you something, everybody will just kill everybody. So please, let's be careful. Don't let all these things get into your head. I don't get it. It don't mean anything. Okay, don't mean anything. Critics News, where your this thing? You don't post your link. Let me check it out. I don't see the link. I don't see your link. Post them again. Critics News. Let's go and support you. Yes, that's what we are here for. We support each other. We subscribe. You subscribe back. At least today you go get like about 100 guys. If you go and subscribe to Critics News, make sure you leave a comment and say, oh, I came here from Worship Media. Let the guy feel our love, okay? all right guys. You see, it's always, every time I just come and talk with you guys, I enrich myself, I learn. Like I hear myself talk, I even surprise myself. I say, sure, now you did talk like this, Chidi. I be like, say somebody was calling me. Okay, oh my god, my customer. All right, guys, make I go do work for the day. Don't say this one no be work. But on behalf of Dr. Eric, on behalf of every member of our crew, I want to tell you straight out of Toronto, Canada, that I love you, and please stay safe and pray for everybody. Pray for this coronavirus to come and go. The thing, they plan to lock us down again completely. You can't even come out again. So even they pray for us here in Toronto. All right, take care of yourselves. Bye bye.